Good afternoon, everyone. Thank you for being patient. Few guests have already arrived, and with the arrival of all the guests, we'll be starting the Samaroh in next 10 minutes. Thank you so much. by the legal community across India. This prestigious evening has been organized in honor of Honorable Justice Shri Jitendra Kumar Maheshwari Sahab, Honorable Judge, Supreme Court of India, a jurist whose exceptional stature is a remarkable judicial journey which reflects an unwavering dedication towards justice, constitutional sanctity, and rule of law. Your Lordship's presence amongst us today is not merely an honor for the institution, it is a moment of immense inspiration for every aspiring legal professional gathered in this auditorium. We are equally blessed by the gracious presence of eminent judges, distinguished dignitaries, and revered academicians whose remarkable contribution to the justice delivery system continues to strengthen the democratic fabric of our nation. We now commence this auspicious occasion by invoking the blessings of Goddess Saraswati, the epitome of wisdom and knowledge. I request all the dignitaries on the dais to kindly join us in lighting the lamp. Respected dignitaries, in the presence of those who interpret the spirit of our Constitution, words often fall short. We choose the silent yet profound language of flowers to welcome you. As a mark of our deepest respect and warmest welcome, may I request our visionary chairman, sir, Honorable Shri Dipin Jain, sir, to welcome the Honorable Justice Shri Jitendra Kumar Maheshwari Sahab, Honorable Judge, Supreme Court of India, by presenting this floral tribute. I request Honorable Chairman, sir, to now welcome Honorable Justice Shri Anand Pathak Sahab, Honorable Judge, MP High Court, Gwalior, by presenting this floral tribute. I request Honorable Chairman, sir, to now welcome Honorable Justice Shri Gurpal Singh Ahluwalia Sahab, Honorable Judge, MP High Court, Gwalior, by presenting this floral tribute. I request Chairman Sir to now welcome Honorable Justice Shri Milind Ramesh Phadke Sahab, Honorable Judge, MP High Court Gwalior, by presenting this floral tribute. I request Chairman Sir to now welcome Honorable Justice Shri Ashish Shreyoti Sahab, Honorable Judge, MP High Court Gwalior, by presenting this floral tribute. I request Chairman Sir to now welcome Honorable Justice Shri Anand Singh Behrawat Sahab, Honorable Judge, MP High Court Gwalior, by presenting this floral tribute. I request Chairman Sir to now welcome Honorable Justice Shri Rajesh Kumar Gupta Sahab, Honorable Judge, MP High Court Gwalior, by presenting this floral tribute. May I now request Director Sir Professor Dr. Nirmal Bandhopadhyay and Principal Ma'am Professor Dr. Rakhi Singh Chauhan to welcome Principal District and Sessions Judge Shri Lalit Kishore Garg Sahab by presenting this floral tribute. I further request Ma'am and Sir to welcome respected Ma'am Suman Srivastav, Member Secretary, MP State Legal Services Authority, by presenting this floral tribute. Ladies and gentlemen, kindly give a huge round of applause as we honor these distinguished luminaries of the legal fraternity. I further request Ma'am to honor Zakir Hussain Sir. Thank you so much, ma'am. A vision is only as grand as the mind that conceives it. To formally welcome this elite gathering of legal mind, I now invite Professor Dr. Nirmal Bandhopadhyay, Director PIMRG, a visionary leader whose foresight shaped the journey of prestige. Sir, we welcome you for delivering the welcome address.
Honorable Justice Shri Jitendra Kumar Maheshwari Ji, Judge Supreme Court of India, Honorable Judge of the High Court of Madhya Pradesh sitting on the dais, Honorable Judges from the MP State Legal Authorities and from District Judiciary, respected Chairman of the Governing Body of PIMR Gwalior, Sri Dipin Jain Sir, distinguished guests, faculty members, students, ladies and gentlemen. It is my proud privilege and great honor to welcome all of you to Prestige Institute of Management and Research, Gwalior, on the auspicious occasion of our Alankaran Samaroh, organized to express our deepest respect and gratitude to Honorable Justice Shri Jitendra Kumar Maheshwari Ji. Today is a memorable day for our institution. We feel blessed by the gracious presence of a distinguished jurist whose life reflects wisdom, integrity, discipline, and commitment to justice. Honorable Justice Maheshwari Sir has inspired countless citizens, legal professionals, and students through his remarkable service to the nation. We are equally honored by the presence of the Honorable Judges of Gwalior High Court who have kindly joined us today. Your presence has added dignity and privilege and prestige to this gathering, we offer our sincere respect and warm welcome to each one of you. At Prestige Institute of Management and Research, Gwalior, we believe that institutions grow stronger when guided by values, ethics, and excellence. The august presence of such eminent members of the judiciary motivates our students to uphold truth, fairness, and dedication in their professional lives. On behalf of the entire PIMR family, I extend my heartfelt welcome to all our honored guests, invitees, faculty members, alumni, students, and media representatives. Once again, I warmly welcome Honorable Justice Jitendra Kumar Maheshwari sir, all honorable judges, and every distinguished guest for this special occasion. Thank you.
Thank you for your inspiring words, sir. Success is never accidental. Behind every milestone lies dedication, discipline, and hard work. To present the Chronicle of Department of Law, I now most respectfully invite a scholar of distinction and an administrator of grace, Professor Dr. Rakhi Singh Chauhan, Principal Department of Law, PIMR. Ma'am, please kindly address the gathering.
Thank you so much, Ms. Mansi Gupta. Very honorable dais, honorable dignitaries. First of all, I extend a heartfelt thanks to each one of you for gracing us here today and being here today. It gives me immense pleasure to present before you the spirit of Department of Law. किसी भी राष्ट्र की आत्मा न्यायतंत्र होती है और न्यायतंत्र की नींव विधि के छात्रों से रखी जाती है. We at Department of Law in Prestige Institute of Management and Research, Gwalior, are in true letter and spirit following this quote. Department of Law, PIMRG Gwalior, was established in 2018 with our flagships of BLLB Honours, BBLLB Honours, BCom LLB Honours, and LLM, undergrads with an intake of 120 seats each, and LLM with 30 seats. And probably this year, we are going to commence 3YDC LLB as well. And since the commencement of this course, we are actually following other than what the conventional teachings are. Apart from classroom teachings, we make sure that our students are attached with some office of any advocate, and we take the reporting from there so that let the students see the real cases and the procedural aspects of court. We believe in holistic approach of development of students. Therefore, apart from classrooms, the co-curricular and extracurricular activities are also very well performed here. In co-curricular activities, we have moot courts, arbitration competitions, value-added course, research writings, debates, Yuva Sansad, article writings, extempore speech, and many more. Out of this, I would be failing in my duty if I don't mention the innovation of my faculty members who recently has organized one competition, which is human intelligence versus artificial intelligence. It was just to make our students aware of what the artificial intelligence ethics are. So students, with the help of AI, had framed the laws and have corrected them with their human brain and presented them, and Honorable Justice Akhil Kumar Srivastav Sahab and Advocate Monica Mishra has judged the students. So this was one of his own kinds of its competition. Also, we had conducted value-added course on understanding and learning the art of criminal trial. In this 30 days lecture, we called all the practicing advocates to give the hands-on training to our students. विवाद सिर्फ कचहरी में नहीं सुलझाया जा सकता, संवाद भी एक माध्यम हो सकता है जिसे विवाद सुलझाया जा सके. इस सोच के चलते we are honored to have Madam Sushma Srivastav, Member Secretary with us, जिनके सहयोग से इस संस्थान में हमने कम्युनिटी मीडिएशन सेंटर का उद्घाटन किया. अभी कुछ महीने पहले Through this mediation center, we are able to make our students learn the importance of mediation, the awareness for mediation, and they are understanding that there is a global career if they follow this mediation as their career. We have with us Honorable Mr. Justice J.K. Maheshwari sir. इस धरा पे ग्वालियर में, मुरैना में, जौरा में सर की सोशल सर्विसेज को कौन नहीं जानता, और हम हर दिन उनसे इंस्पायर्ड होते हैं. माननीय महोदय, आपसे इंस्पायर होके आउट ऑफ वन लीगल एड कैंप that we had conducted in Atma Jyoti Blind School, we met 2 visually impaired girls who were sisters and wanted to aspire law education. But their warden had security and financial both the constraints. We, with the help of management, have given the admission last year to both the girls here, and completely free of cost education they are being given here. Also, by this, our students are also learning humanity, and we are actually able to teach our students that सबसे पहले इंसानियत है, आप चाहे कितना भी ऊपर पहुंच जाएं. माननीय महोदय, आज हमारे बच्चों के सामने आप यहाँ हैं. मैं इस मंच से रुक नहीं पा रही हूँ ये कहने के लिए कि कुछ पंक्तियाँ मैंने बहुत समय से सुन रखी थी. आज उन पंक्तियों को यदि सार्थक कोई करता है तो वो ऑनरेबल मिस्टर जस्टिस J.K. महेश्वरी करते हैं कि खुद ही को कर बुलंद इतना कि हर तकदीर बनाने से पहले खुदा खुद बंदे से पूछे कि बता तेरी रज़ा क्या है. साहब की जर्नी एडवोकेसी से लेके आज जब वो सुप्रीम कोर्ट के जज हैं और कॉलेजियम में हैं, एक उच्च पद पर आसीन होके भी धरातल से कैसे जुड़े रह सकता है, लोगों से कैसे जुड़ा जा सकता है, ये आप लोगों के लिए सीखने की बात है. मैं हृदय से धन्यवाद देती हूँ साहब आपका कि आपने आज हमारे बच्चों को आशीर्वाद दिया, और ये उम्मीद करती हूँ कि इस संस्थान को और हमारे बच्चों को आपका आशीर्वाद इसी तरह मिलता रहेगा. और इसीलिए इस तरह अपनी वाणी को विराम देते हुए जय हिंद, जय भारत.
Thank you, ma'am, for such a comprehensive presentation. In the world of academia, many build structures, but only a few build legacies. A man of few words, but monumental actions, Honorable Shri Dipin Jain sir is a leader who embodies the synthesis of traditional values and modern innovation. I request sir to please address the gathering.
Good afternoon. Hon'ble Justice Shri J.K. Maheshwari, Judge Supreme Court of India. Hon'ble Shri Anand Patak, Administrative Judge, MP High Court Gwalior. Hon'ble Shri G.S. Ahluwalia ji, Judge MP High Court Gwalior. Honorable Judges High Court of MP, Judges from District Judge Judiciary, Judges from MP SLSA Advocates, distinguished dignitaries, respected members of academia, and my dear students. A very warm and respectful welcome to you all. It is a matter of immense honor and privilege to welcome you, Lordship Justice Maheshwari ji, on behalf of the Prestige Education Foundation and the Prestige Group. Dr. B.R. Ambedkar once said, justice has always evoked ideas of equality, of proportion, and of compensation. Today, we are truly fortunate to be in the presence of someone who does not merely interpret justice, but lives and uphold these ideals with unwavering integrity. Your Lordship, your presence today is not just an occasion, it is an inspiration. Before I proceed, I would like to pay my deepest respect to the visionary founder of the Prestige Group, our founder chairman, and my father, Padma Shri Nemnath Ji Jain. His foresight, determination, and relentless pursuit of excellence transformed a vision into a legacy that continues to shape industries, education, and lives. From a strong foundation in agribusiness, spanning soybean processing, edible oils, animal feed, and flour milling, to a global footprint across more than 40 countries, the Prestige Group stands today as a symbol of trust, quality, and enterprise. But our true pride lies beyond business. In 1994, with a clear vision to contribute to nation through education, the Prestige Education Foundation was established. Over the past 3 decades, we have grown into a vibrant academic ecosystem across Indore, Bhopal, Devas, and Gwalior, nurturing more than 15,000 students per year. Milestone like the establishment of Prestige University in 2022 and the Prestige Institute of Management and Research Indore attaining deemed to be university status in 2026 reflects our commitment to academic excellence and future readiness. Our institution, accredited with top NAC grades, awarded autonomous status by UGC and recognized in national ranking, stand as a testimony to our pursuit of quality and relevance. A shining example of this commitment is Prestige Institute of Management and Research, Gwalior, established in 1997, known for its academic rigor, industry-oriented approach, and holistic development of students. What makes us especially proud is our belief that education must service society. The Department of Law, PIMR Gwalior, has established a community mediation center authorized by the Madhya Pradesh State Legal Service Authority, an initiative that brings justice closer to the people and reinforce the true purpose of legal education. At Prestige, we believe education is not just about degrees, it's about character, it's about integrity, and it's about responsibility. And your Lordship, your extraordinary journey reflects exactly these values. Your presence here today has ignited aspiration, curiosity, and purpose in the mind of our students and faculty. We are deeply grateful for your time, your wisdom, and your gracious presence. With profound respect, I once again extend our heartfelt welcome to your Lordship and to all the distinguished guests present here today. Thank you.
Thank you so much, sir, for sharing your reflections on this monumentous occasion. Ladies and gentlemen, prepare for an address that promises to be as enlightening as it is inspiring. We are joined by a doyen of versatility. I speak of the Hon'ble Justice Shri Anand Pathak Sahab, Administrative Judge, High Court of Madhya Pradesh. Born in the historic heart of Chhatarpur, his Lordship's journey has been one of consistent brilliance. A recipient of the National Merit Scholarship, his academic foundation in history and law laid the groundwork for a career that can only be described as illustrious. Before his elevation to the bench, his Lordship was a titan at the bar. He mastered the vast landscapes of civil, constitutional, revenue, and service law. Whether representing the Western Railway, IRCTC, or global giants like Hindustan Lever, his advocacy was marked by a precision that was as sharp as it was persuasive. In 2016, the Temple of Justice beckoned him to the bench, where he was elevated as a judge of the High Court of Madhya Pradesh, becoming a permanent judge in 2018. As the Secretary of the High Court Bar Association Indore, during his historic Global Jubilee, and a life member of the Indian Institute of Public Administration, he has been a pillar of the legal fraternity's institutional strength. As a man who took to the skies with a private pilot license, a national level cricketer and a state level athlete in hockey and volleyball, he reminds us that a legal mind is at its best when it is fueled by a versatile heart. With the deepest sense of honor, I invite Honorable Justice Shri Anand Pathak Sahab to grace the podium. Sir, give a huge round of applause.
Thank you, madam. Good evening. Honorable Shri Justice J.K. Maheshwari Sahab, Judge Supreme Court of India, and not only Judge Supreme Court of India, but elder brother to all of us, Justice, my brother, Justice Ahluwalia, Justice Milind Phadke, Justice Ashish Shoti, Justice Anand Singh Behrawat, Justice Rajesh Gupta, Vice Chairman Mr. Dipin Jain Prestige Group, Mr. Bandopadhyay, Madam Rakhi Chauhan, Principal District Judge Lalit Kishore, Secretary Salsa Madam Srivastav, Principal District Judge Vigilance Mr. Zakir Hussain, Chairman STAT Mr. Shivkant, Senior Advocate Mr. K.N. Gupta, Bar Council Member Mr. Rajesh Shukla, Additional AG Mr. Dipen Singh Kushwaha, Advocate Shri F.A. Shah, other senior members of District Judiciary Gwalior, other dignitaries present in the room, and dear students, future of life and law both. Mr. Dharmen Singh, Registrar General, Madhya Pradesh High Court. I have given the task of giving address to students as well as to say something about Justice Maheshwari. Justice Maheshwari have a very distinct quality of, which is I think one of the basic constituent of a good judge is he is a very good human being. He always learnt lessons of life first and then applied in realm of law. So I have been given double task. When I say what Justice Maheshwari has as quality, then the students of law or those students who are sitting here, they must learn what a good judge or a lawyer is when he possesses certain attributes. So first thing is that he is a very good human being. And how he distinguishes himself as a good human being is that not only he is very hard working, but he has another attribute that he never disowns anybody. That is a very good quality. If a person comes into his contact, then he never disowns anybody. This is another attribute which is distinct. Third, he is very helping. Even I ask many Gwalior, old people from Gwalior, they always tell that when he was an advocate, whenever any problem cropped in the mind of a judge and he asked from a lawyer about some problem, then solution was with Mr. Maheshwari. He could immediately contact and Mr. Maheshwari used to help him out. This is one of the basic ingredients of a good human being, helping others. Because law is a collective endeavor. Here, person on his own cannot thrive successfully unless he is backed by his office, his other colleagues, his seniors. So this one has to take help of others. So lending helping hand is another good attribute in law profession. Another attribute which is required is that he always felt that fellow lawyers are competitors in courtroom, but comrades in corridors. In court corridors, you are compatriots, friends, comrades. And in courtroom, you are competitors. You compete with each other because of your engagement with the brief. You are engaged by A person, another person is engaged by B person. Deep rooted in ground, deep rooted in culture, deep rooted in the soil where he was born. This is another good thing. One must learn to respect motherland. One must learn to respect the place which he belongs. This attribute makes a person grounded, cultured, and his disposition as a judge or as a lawyer becomes more profound because his judgments are now rooted in the soil for which one has to write judgment. He was a very good lawyer, and for 21 years he continued to work as judge relentlessly. Hard work is another attribute. We were discussing just when we were coming from Porsa. So he was telling me that around 2:33 in the morning he sleeps and gets up at 8. So मैंने कहा, when do you get time for your health? बोले, it is on backside. After retirement I will think of it. This is the dedication. So these are some of the attributes. I am not going into how elaborately, how vividly, how eloquently, how intelligently he wrote judgments. I will not go into statistics also. These numbers are there for disposal of cases. These are just things which can be discussed for hours together. But here today is because Madam Chauhan has said that you have to give some message to the students also. So I am coupling it, complementing it with his attributes and to the message to be learned by the students. One topic is that relearning and unlearning in law. As Madam said about artificial intelligence. Nowadays, in modern times, we are finding some very disruptive forces all over the world. One has to learn the life first, then law second. So we have to learn what are the challenges we are having. 3 disruptive forces are, I always speak about them. One is climate change. Another is mental health. And third one is artificial intelligence, AI. Now the quest, now the fight, now the debate is natural intelligence vis-a-vis artificial intelligence. One of the positive attributes of artificial intelligence can be, because it's in a infant stage, so we have to recalibrate what the artificial intelligence actually is. But one of the attributes is that it replaces intelligence. Now the question of knowledge, question of information, and to some extent question of intelligence is no more a very big thing. Anybody can, with the help of all these tools of artificial intelligence, one can have good brief, good information, good pleadings, good, all at times judgments are also fabricated, some cases have been seen. So now the intelligence is constant factor. Therefore one has to learn those attributes which cannot be provided by artificial intelligence. Therefore one thing is integrity. Integrity and empathy. These are the two main qualifications of Kali Yuga. Because artificial intelligence has given you intelligence. Now you are no more a commoner, no more a person with less knowledge. Everybody has the access. So this integrity, it is dwindling. So integrity and empathy, these are two important attributes. Therefore, emotional quotient, EQ, becomes relevant and bigger thing than IQ, intelligence quotient, because now IQ is supplemented by that protein, artificial intelligence. So that supplement is there. Now you have to be more emotionally evolved person as lawyer. Why? Because we have taught that lawyers are social engineers. I would go one step more, that lawyers are social healers, because they heal. Lawyers, judges, doctors and police officers, policemen, they have capacity to heal you. If you have any injury of some legal problem, if you have some issues with the neighbors, if you have some person is teasing you, some person is trying to molest you, some person is trying to chase you, especially girls, if they go to police station and immediate action is taken, that policeman heals your wound. Otherwise it becomes cancerous. So lawyers have the capacity to heal society. So now healing capacity can only be enlarged when you have emotional quotient, when you have empathy for the cause of others, समानुभूति, करुणा जिसको कहते हैं, कोई को दर्द है and you feel the pain that कि this person is having the pain, तो कुछ मदद करें. This empathy is important. For medical profession, empathy is one of the first attributes of a medical professional. Same is with lawyers, same is with judges. So you have to learn these emotional quotient, these empathy, concept of social engineering, and one more aspect. When you learn these things, then you realize that can we devise a mechanism that instead institution is as such available to the litigants, whether institution can move forward and go to the litigants instead of waiting for litigants to come to the court. This can be one of the innovative thoughts. That thought can only be harbored when you have emotional quotient, when you have that empathy, that the person who is in the remotest area of our state, if he wants some respite from oppression, then can we go to him to address his problem rather than waiting for him to come to police station, rather than waiting for him to come to court, so that we can, one day may come that we become litigation free society. whether we can think that we are too much litigation friendly society. We love litigation. So whether we can reduce this litigation through arbitration, through mediation, through a sense of well-being, tried to be prevailed by the institutions, so that this sense of well-being can be realized by a common man and litigation is reduced. These are some of the relearning, and some unlearnings are there. Some unlearnings are there. One aspect is, in law profession, some people think that without senior they can directly appear in the court and start becoming a good advocate. This is not, this thought has to unlearn. One has to go to rigorous training with a senior for 2 years, 3 years, 4 years, 5 years, 7 years. You can learn and learn. So you have to unlearn this thought that without senior you can thrive. Exceptions may be there, but in general one must devote his first 2-3 years with a senior, with a good senior, to learn mannerisms, etiquettes, professionalism, hard work and other attributes of profession. This is required to be learned, and if you have a notion, then unlearn this notion. Another is that shortcut makes life successful. You are seeing Justice Maheshwari, but he worked hard to the hilt. He was from a modest background. He was discussing this in afternoon only. He is from a very modest background, but because of his dint of merit, dint of hard work and devotion to the profession, he rose to the occasion, he rose to this height. So shortcut never pays. This you have to unlearn if you have learned this thought. Third, manipulations pay. This is also sometimes at some occasion, any manipulation may have come to your rescue. But in longer run, manipulation nahi. It's hard work, it's your intelligence, it's your brilliance, it's your devotion and it's your integrity which pays. So try to relearn something and try to unlearn something also. Briefing and debriefing go together. So we have to learn something, that what is the recipe of a successful lawyer and a judge, and what is the recipe of a failed lawyer and a judge. You may learn that these are the things which one must avoid to become a good lawyer. I congratulate Prestige Management Institute for organizing such a good function, and felicitating a doyen of law and son of the soil and a person of eminence, Justice J.K. Maheshwari, with this function. And I congratulate the Prestige Management, and I extend my best wishes to all the budding young lawyers as well as judges sitting here. Thank you. Jai Hind.
Thank you so much, sir. Countless lessons to be learned from your address, starting with how you provided our students the recipe of becoming a successful lawyer, of how emotional quotient is to be worked on, as we are going to be the social healers of tomorrow. Thank you so much, sir. Moving forward, we are graced by the presence of Shri Dharminder Singh Rathore Sahab, Registrar Journal. I would request Director Sir, Professor Dr. Nirmal Bandhopadhyay, and Principal Ma'am, Professor Dr. Rakhi Singh Chauhan, to welcome Sir by presenting a floral tribute. Give a huge round of applause. Every honor becomes meaningful when the journey behind is remembered with dignity. to articulate the monumental contributions of Honorable Justice Shri Jitendra Kumar Maheshwari Saha, I respectfully request Professor Dr. Janda Gulati ma'am to kindly read the citation in his honor. Ma'am, the stage is yours.
Respected dignitaries on the dais, esteemed guests, faculty members, and my dear students. It is a moment of immense pride and privilege for Department of Law, Prestige Institute of Management and Research, Gwalior, to present this tribute of honor. I now take the honor to read the tribute, which reads as, "We are deeply privileged to extend our heartfelt congratulations to Honorable Justice Shri Jitendra Kumar Maheshwari, Honorable Judge, Supreme Court of India, in recognition of a distinguished judicial journey ascended to the highest temple of justice in the land. This tribute honors His Lordship's profound contribution to the Indian legal system from his foundational years as a dedicated advocate of Madhya Pradesh State Bar Council to his exemplary leadership as the Chief Justice of the High Courts of Andhra Pradesh and Sikkim, and presently serving as a judge at Supreme Court. His Lordship's insights forged through decades of mastery in civil, criminal, constitutional law, and tax matters serve as beacon of inspiration for the legal fraternity, bridging the gap between academic excellence and the noble pursuit of justice. With the deepest gratitude, we acknowledge and appreciate His Lordship for the graciously consenting to be with us and inspiring us with his esteemed presence. This tribute is being conferred on this 26th day of April 2026 by Department of Law, Prestige Institute of Management and Research, Gwalior. May I now request respected dais to kindly felicitate Honorable Justice Shri Jitendra Kumar Maheshwari ji with our deep respect and appreciation. Sir, please.
I would request all the dignitaries on the dais to kindly come forward for the felicitation. Thank you, dignitaries. Ladies and gentlemen, we have arrived at the summit of this grand evening. We stand in the presence of a personality who does not merely interpret the law, he stands as a chief guardian of the scales of equity. It is my supreme institutional privilege to introduce the Honorable Justice Shri Jitendra Kumar Maheshwari Sahab, Honorable Judge, Supreme Court of India. His Lordship's life is a magnificent odyssey of merit. It is a journey that began in the heart of Gwalior and culminated in the highest hallowed halls of our nation. With an LLM and a doctorate in law, his academic depth is the bedrock of the judicial brilliance. From a formidable practitioner at the Gwalior Bar, his rise was meteoric. During his tenure in Madhya Pradesh, his judicial industry is nothing short of legendary. He achieved the staggering feat of disposing of more than 65,000 cases. The nation watched as he carried the light of justice across borders. He holds the historic distinction of being the first Chief Justice of the newly established Andhra Pradesh High Court. There, he pioneered the virtual court system, ensuring that even a pandemic could not halt the march of justice. He then led the Sikkim High Court with the same vision and distinction. His elevation to the Supreme Court of India in 2021 was a moment of national destiny. It was the crowning of a man who has made the rule of law his life pulse. Sir, you are the son of the Gwalior soil who now protects the soil of the nation. With profound respect and immense admiration, I most humbly invite Sir to graciously address this august gathering. Sir.
Very good evening, everyone. Brother Justice Anand Pathak, Administrative Judge, Madhya Pradesh High Court, Gwalior, Justice Gurupal Elubalia, Justice Ramesh Milind Phadke, Justice Ashish Shroti, Justice Anand Behrawat, Justice Rajesh Gupta, esteemed Principal District Judge Gwalior Lalit Showji, Zakir Hussain ji, Inspection Judge, Registrar General, High Court, other honorable judges present, Sri Dipen Jain, Chairman, Governing Body, Prestige Institute, Management and Research, Gwalior, Dr. Nirmalya Bandyopadhyay, Director, Prestige Institute, Rakhi Singh, Principal, Department of Law, learned senior advocates present here, learned Additional Advocate General, all advocates, esteemed faculty members, above all my dear students and future of law field, members of the print and electronic media. सबसे पहले मैं कुछ भी बोलूं उससे अच्छा ये है कि एक बार दो तीन चीज़ें आज मेरे साथ गलत हुई। उसमें नंबर 1 ये हुआ कि अलंकरण मैं सोच रहा था आनंद पाठक साहब यहाँ से जबलपुर जा रहे हैं तो मुझे लगा अलंकरण आनंद पाठक साहब का है, मैं तो केवल मुझे जो टॉपिक दिया है उस पर बोलने का है। पहली बात तो एक पॉइंट ये गलत हुआ और फिर आनंद पाठक साहब को मुझे मेरा टॉपिक दे दिया कि आप बोलो जितेंद्र माहेश्वरी के लिए, ये दूसरा गलत हुआ। और तीसरा साइटेशन पढ़ लिया मेरे लिए। तो इन सब का मैं जवाब एक कविता में दे देता हूँ जो मेरी लाइफ में बहुत कुछ ठीक है। आई विल आंसर। ख्वाहिश नहीं मुझे मशहूर होने की, आप मुझे पहचानते हो, बस इतना ही काफ़ी है। अच्छे ने अच्छा और बुरे ने बुरा जाना मुझे, अच्छे ने अच्छा और बुरे ने बुरा जाना मुझे, क्योंकि जिसकी जितनी ज़रूरत थी उसने उतना ही पहचाना मुझे। ये ज़िंदगी का फ़लसफ़ा भी बड़ा अजीब है, शामें कटती नहीं और साल गुजरते चले जा रहे हैं। एक अजीब सी दौड़ है ये ज़िंदगी। अगर जीत जाओ तो कई अपने पीछे छूट जाते हैं, और अगर हार जाओ तो कई अपने ही पीछा छोड़ जाते हैं। बैठ जाता हूँ, जो लास्ट बात है, बैठ जाता हूँ मिट्टी पे अक्सर, क्योंकि मुझे अपनी औकात अच्छी लगती है। के.एन. गुप्ता साहब यहाँ बैठे हुए हैं, वो मेरे बारे में सब कुछ जानते हैं। When I started practice, Mr. Gupta was in the bar. He knows about me everything. But बात ये नहीं आ रही, बात ये आ रही है कि what I am, it is not. I am no but nothing. Any human being is nothing. He must have humility. Then he must have a commitment for himself to how he planned to execute that commitment. 3, and if you are successful in execution of your commitments, you would be a successful man. And if credit goes that human being, I think this is wrong, completely wrong. It is his thought process, it is his work, whosoever it may be. I have seen Mr. Gupta working here, so hard working he was working. All my colleagues sitting here, I am seeing here, साहा बैठे हैं, दीपेंद्र बैठे हैं, राजेश बैठे हैं, आई नो एवरीवन। राखी भी जानती है, शी वॉज प्रैक्टिसिंग एट दैट टाइम, आई नो। देन इट्स नॉट ए इशू। क्या है, एक ऑब्जेक्शन और है लास्ट में। अरे मैडम का तो मैं भूल ही गया, मैडम सुमन श्रीवास्तव बैठी हैं। ये देखिए, ये तो आज की तारीख में बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट है। मैं एक चीज़ भूल गया, एक टॉपिक जो दिया, from classroom to courtroom, what young lawyers must unlearn and relearn. पाठक जी ने दोनों के बीच की बात बता दी। फर्स्ट what is learn, then unlearn and relearn. What? In where? Classroom to courtroom. What is the object behind? In dispensation of justice. So I correct this. So it must be what a young lawyer must unlearn to relearn in dispensation of justice. What is required? So this is just my thinking. If I go, first friends, my dear students, you would like to listen my words. What we should do, do you feel that the law is a career? Do you feel so? If you feel that it's a career, then this is first mistake. Friends, it is a calling. What is calling? I am questioning you. Why it is calling? It's not a career. You know, it's a novelty of the profession, and once you are entering in a calling of a novelty of the profession, what you have to in your mind. I put a story behind the back. You know why this dress, black coat, then this band, white band, and this gown. You know, this is a story behind of it. And that story must be known to गुप्ता साहब को मालूम होगा, हो सकता है some other advocates may be aware of this. There was one emperor in the Rome. It's a real story which I am conveying you. You will find out in the YouTube, which you will learn. Search it. One emperor was in the Rome. He was an emperor wherever, मैं हिंदी में बता देता हूँ, किसी भी व्यक्ति को जब कोई गुनाह करता था या कोई अपराध करता था या कोई सज़ा की मांग के लिए या किसी न्याय की मांग के लिए उसके दरबार में जाता था, तो उसका सिस्टम क्या होता था कि यदि आपने अपनी बात कही और अगर आप जीत गए उस बात में, यू सक्सेस, और यदि आपकी बात कहने के लिए कोई गया और आप वो नहीं जीत पाया, तो उस व्यक्ति को जो सज़ा मिलती थी उस पैरोकार को भी वही सज़ा मिलती थी। ये उसका न्यायिक सिस्टम था। वंस अपॉन ए डे एक व्यक्ति न्याय की गुहार लगाते हुए राजा ने कहा कि भाई आपने ऐसा अपराध किया। जब वो वहाँ पहुँचा तो उसने राजा को जवाब दिया, मैंने ऐसा नहीं किया, आप गलत कहते हैं, आपके पास से तथ्य गलत हैं, प्रूफ गलत हैं। एक व्यक्ति वहाँ बैठा हुआ था, यंग बॉय लाइक दिस, वो स्टूडेंट्स लाइक वर सिटिंग हियर। उसने कहा कि भाई ये जो कह रहा है इसकी बात, इसके सबूत, गवाह, इस पर देखना चाहिए और तब इस पर विचार करना चाहिए। जैसे वो यंग बॉय खड़ा हुआ तो उसने कहा कि भाई आप जानते हैं कि हमारी इस एम्परर का, आज इस एम्पायर का, हमारे यहाँ न्याय का सिस्टम क्या है। यदि आप इसको सपोर्ट करने के लिए खड़े होंगे, यदि आप इसकी पैरवी करेंगे, पैरोकार होंगे आपके, तो आपको भी वही सज़ा मिलेगी जो सज़ा इसको मिल सकती है। आप सोच लीजिए, कल आइए। दूसरे दिन वो दोनों उपस्थित, और वो जो व्यक्ति था, जो उनका पैरोकार था, उसने पूरा बात किया। अपने शरीर पर और अपने सर पर काला कपड़ा बांध के गया, उसको कफन बोलते हैं, और वो ये मान के गया कि आई हैव टू डाई if I could not save. The story behind nobility I am telling you. And he could succeeded in saving that man, that the allegation which is alleged against him is completely wrong. He succeeded. Since then, the black color coat which we are wearing, it's a symbolism of our commitment and determination to save the others. So start nobility from here. Then another, why this black? The black indicates the peace. White color indicate a peace. So while doing this, what you have to do? You have 2 tablets of the peace, means whatever you will do, and you will handle it with peace and calmness to put your words with commitment before a person with whom you want a dispensation of justice. This is second. And the third was this gown. You know, this is gown in these days. This is from the word baggy. This baggy is begging. And earlier, I think senior advocates knows and old persons knows, behind this baggy there was a pocket. There was a pocket. So this gown is a improved version of this baggy which we wear in a dress, and backside there is a pocket. So whenever a person to whom you serve, you do your service, and as much as he happy, जितना वो खुश हो जाए और वो आपको बख्शिश उसमें रख दे, वो इस प्रोफेशन की आत्मा थी. So this is the things why it is a noble profession. So friends, it is not a career, it's a calling. Probably I may be in a position to convey you what is behind this dress. You are wearing black coats here, you are wearing black tie. You know why this tie you are doing? You have to learn at present. What you have learned, that is a bookish language. But here the topic is which is coming with us is from classroom to courtroom. When you are going from classroom to courtroom, secured rooms, chambers, AC, everything is, now you are going in the windfall. Now you are going in a storm, going in a courtroom. what will happen and what you have to do behind this. I say something different. I start. When you came to the classroom, were you able to thought of that I should go in a classroom? No. It was your parents' persuasion, surroundings, you have taken a decision going in a classroom. Now you completed this, and here from, now your decision starts. It's a word courtroom. Why I added dispensation of justice? It's not only the courtroom. Whenever you are coming in the field, practical field, now it's a functioning. No, you are coming in a practical life. When you come in a practical life, I will talk surrounding to this law, nothing more. 3 steps, 4 steps, maybe from classroom to number 1, going towards litigation. Number 2, going to MNCs. Number 3, going to the law firms. Number 4, going to the judicial services. And number 5, becoming a academicians or faculty in the institutions. Wherever you go, what is required? What is required? First you have to thought. This is Anand Pathak has nicely described one thing. Artificial intelligence and human intelligence. Topic was done, artificial intelligence and human intelligence. What is the difference? Artificial intelligence, why this word artificial intelligence was given? Intelligence, in fact, is of human being. It is of the born. It is has been given by God. Whenever you have, रामचरितमानस में लिखा हुआ है ईश्वर अंश जीव अविनाशी. You have a live particles, you are intelligent. And artificial intelligence is a mechanical. And whenever anything is mechanical, it is not human intelligence or born intelligence. You are born intelligent human being, and artificial intelligence is a mechanical instrument which is there. We should not worry of it. It's a human mind we created by our own. So suppose a human mind, suppose I put, there is a case in which 2 advocates appearing. Case is there, case is 1, 2 advocates appear one side to other side. And here you thought apply that if you are intelligence, at that time, what would be the effect of the artificial intelligence, whatever you have learned at the 11th point of time, what are the questions coming in a court, what are the things coming in a court? To what extent this artificial intelligence would help you until you have born intelligence thought process and to answer the discussions which is being made by one side to be answered by other, vice versa. And simultaneously when a queries come from the court, in what manner can you satisfy? Would you go at the 11th point term, look, judge, I am searching on artificial intelligence, your query, then I will answer. And here the answer lies in judicial system of artificial intelligence, to what extent we have to use it. This artificial intelligence is a very good thing to enhance ourselves, to enhance our intelligence. But the question is how far you may be dependent on it. Thought. I am not saying anything, because I will say, the young boys and girls will say, oh, you are not trusting on the technology. What a judge you are. You are an old man. Go in the book old time. You do not a right person. I am giving a thought. Think of it. another thought was given Justice Pathak. He said, whenever you go in the court should look what is the facts of the case, endeavor, situation of the circumstances. If evidence has come in the court, what was the endeavor of the witness during court and trial? So everything is visualized by your court, not by the artificial intelligence. And this court means a judge sitting on a dais, looking forward, what is there, what is not there. And then what you have to deliver. Is it required to deliver whatever is come, 1:1, 2? Is fine? It's not an answer. You have to give it 1 + 1, why it is 2. Why it should not be otherwise. You have to assign the reason. What are the circumstances? This man has said 1 is for this reason, but this evidence has come to that effect. Then how I say, no, still it is a 1. It is a human mind. It's a human intelligence. So for everything, you remember one thing in your life, that Rigved says, Ano Bhadra Katvo Yantu Vishwata. Let novel thoughts should come in our mind. If it is come, where from these novel thoughts come? If you see the law, this law is a customary law. Where from it has come? Our scriptures and everything. Now we codified it. Initially, the Roman law was a precedent base. Now we codified, and we have 1,000 of the acts and 1,000 of the rules. What it is? Go and see the gist of everything. You will find an answer for everything. So first thought must be like this. So many things have been said by Justice Pathak, I would not touch it. Because if I will touch, I am repeating, then everybody would say, no, it is a repeated argument. We cannot hear this. And you will discard me immediately. First, suppose novel thought comes in your mind, then this novel thought for what in a novel profession? As I already described behind theory, what was the black for others. So this novel thought must come for, Rahim said, Deen savan ko lakhate hain, deene lakhe na koi, jo Rahim deene lakhe, deen bandhu sam koi. Now what do you want to prove yourself? Second thought, how and what manner you have to do. Then third thing, you said, हमने कपड़ा पहन लिया, हम दूसरों की तरफ देख रहे हैं, हमारा क्या हुआ? है ना? हम क्या करेंगे भाई? तब निदा फाजिली ने बहुत अच्छी बात कही. आप ये मत कहना कि हमको बाहर कर रहे हैं इससे. आई एम टेलिंग यू, बहुत अच्छी बात उन्होंने लिखा था. उन्होंने लिखा, सफर में धूप तो होगी, सफर में धूप तो होगी, चल सको तो चलो. सभी हैं भीड़ में, सभी हैं भीड़ में, तुम भी निकल सको तो चलो. Now here, your instincts come forward. Whenever you are going from outside, from the classroom to the courtroom, आप समझ लीजिए ये तो है, बट जिसने भी ये समझ लिया कि धूप तो है, लेकिन what this is, it is not come up to you. You can come up on this when you decided this, and this must be fruitful. फर्स्ट थिंग इज, आपको अच्छे विचार आए. दूसरी चीज, आप किसके लिए करना चाहते हैं. और तीसरी चीज, आप क्या करना चाहते हैं. और यदि ये कमिटमेंट आपने अपने आप से कर लिया, जो बात मैंने आपको बोली थी, इफ यू मेड ए कमिटमेंट विथ योर सेल्फ, देन नेक्स्ट जो मैंने आपको बोला था ना कि ईश्वर अंश जीव अविनाशी, उसमें 4 बातें आगे लिखी हुई हैं. 4 थिंग्स, 4 वर्ड्स. चेतन, अमल, सहज, सुख राशि. ये मंत्र है इसका. निदा फाजिली ने कहा, अब मैं आपको जो बता रहा हूं ये मंत्र है. और ये मंत्र है क्या? चेतन मीन्स योर थॉट प्रोसेस, योर विजडम, योर विल पावर, ये आपकी चेतना है। और अमल, ये चेतना आपकी डेस्टिनी बनाती है। इफ यू हैव डिसाइडेड दैट आई वुड बी ए जज ऑफ द सुप्रीम कोर्ट, नोबडी कैन स्टॉप यू, यू वुड बी, बट कैन थॉट प्रोसेस इज एनफ? नो। इसलिए उन्होंने साइमल्टेनियसली वर्ड यूज किया अमल। अमल मीन्स कर्म। इफ यू वांट टू मेक योर डेस्टिनी, then you have to work accordingly. If you are not working on that, चेतना goes, it will go. 2 दिन सोचोगे, तीसरे दिन नई बात सोचने को आ जाएगा और सोचोगे कि आज हमको, अरे नहीं ये हमको रास्ता अच्छा नहीं मिला, then you start, अरे ये गलत है, you go for a negative thought, and here starts negative to positive. How you can do it, you decide. यहां से चेतन और अमल, यदि ये दोनों का समावेश हो गया, डेस्टिनी आपने बनाई, उसके लिए कर्म आपने किया, तो आप कैसे होंगे? सहज। एक केस में आपने तैयारी की, तैयारी ही नहीं की, और वहां जाकर के आप हार गए, फिर आप कहते हैं कि अरे जज साहब ने ऐसा कर दिया। नहीं, आप अगर जिस दिन किसी केस में आप लूज करते हैं, आप ये मान के चलिए आप निकल के आइए और उसमें देखिए। मुझे याद है के एन गुप्ता साहब को अंदाज होगा, हमारे यहाँ मोतीलाल जी थे, यहाँ पे एक एडवोकेट, मैं कोर्ट में था, उस दिन की बात है, आपको शायद इंसिडेंस मालूम होगा, मुझे मालूम है। एक पक्षकार जो है, एक नामजोशी मैडम के यहाँ केस था, मैं वहीं खड़ा था, तो वो पक्षकार हार गया उस कोर्ट में। मैं वकील की आर्ट बता रहा हूँ क्या होती है। तो सुनते कम थे मोतीलाल जी, जब हम लोग प्रैक्टिस करते थे उस समय। सुनो, इधर आओ, जज साहब को प्रणाम करिए। उसने प्रणाम किया। उन्होंने कहा क्यों साहब, ऐसा क्या हो गया? उन्होंने कहा जज साहब ने आपको ऊपर जाने की मोहलत बख्शी है केस में, ये मेरे सामने की बात है। आई लर्न इट टू मच, एंड व्हाट ए वे टू ऑफ प्रेजेंटेशन ऑफ ए सीनियर मैन। जस्टिस पाठक टोल्ड दिस कि हम पहले दिन से जाकर के शुरू करते हैं बिना प्रैक्टिस किए हुए, एंड यू कैन सी every incidents get learn you too much, then how and what manner you have to behave and what you have to do. And I am telling you, suppose you become academician, then what is the first thing? This mastery allows you the critic. You are an academic, you see, oh, this is what this is done, what is this judgment, what is wrong, what is right. Sorry sir, I'm finishing, 5 minutes. You are an academician, what you will do? Critic. Go for a critic, no issue. But this critic must be subject and relevant. This critic should not be personal. This critic should not be anything otherwise. Here a critic. Suppose you go in a law firm. What you do? You are identifying a risk of others, and therefore what you are doing, soliciting everything for that man. And suppose you are going in a litigation, what you are doing? You have a firepower of arguments in addition to make out a case. You choose what you have to do. But friends, this is the things in which learn and unlearn involved in between. When we talk about unlearning, if we remember the Oliver Wendell Holmes note, he said that the life of the law has not been logic, it has been an experience. Once you start with this, your thought process, your preparation, your everything goes in a different way, and you can put everything. Friends, कानून किताबों में नहीं, समाज की धड़कन है, समाज की धड़कन है, और ये आपको सीखना है। ये कैसे क्या करेंगे इसके बारे में आप समझ लीजिए। बात आई थी कि हमने एक कंपटीशन किया था जिसमें ट्रायल एडवोकेसी की बात आई। I urge, and I usually urging this, by a moot court we are preparing the appellate court advocates. If I see the pendency in the appellate courts and the trial courts, the distinction comes to 14.5% cases are pending in the High Court and Supreme Court, and the 86.4% cases are pending in the 84.56% cases are pending in the trial courts. This is an essential ingredient at present that we have to prepare these young students as a trial advocates and trial advocacy. It is one of the important part. And friends, now the time is going too much, and एक चीज जिंदगी में याद रखना, अटल बिहारी वाजपेयी के बारे में अगर मैं ना बोलूं, वो यहाँ से थे, ग्वालियर से थे, और ग्वालियर के हर आदमी के लिए हम सब लोग जानते हैं बड़े इजीली उपलब्ध थे। उन्होंने एक बड़ी 4 लाइनें बड़ी अच्छी लिखी थी, वो मैं आपको पढ़ रहा हूँ और विवेकानंद की एक उक्ति के साथ ख़त्म कर दूंगा। उन्होंने लिखा था, बाधाएं आती हैं आएं, घिरें प्रलय की घोर घटाएं, पाँवों के नीचे अंगारे, सिर पर बरसें यदि ज्वालाएं, निज हाथों में हंसते हंसते आग लगाकर जलना होगा, कदम मिलाकर चलना होगा। जिस दिन when you decided in the profession, this unlearn and learn, everything inherent in you, you have read the law, you have read the books. When you go in a court of law, you will learn what we have to do, how much we have to take up from the book, how much we have to apply for our own, and how in what manner we have to put our case before the court. But remember 2 things. You have a duty, you owe duty towards clients, you owe duty towards society, and finally you owe duty towards courts. Whenever you are in a court of law and any judge put you a question, what is the law, Mr. So and so, on the subject, I request you, I urge you, it may goes against you, but after arguing your case, you say that this is the law at present, but I want this interpretation in this way, and I do not agree with this, so please I want to do this thing for you. So go like this. And how you can do it, Vivekanand rightly said that if you have any of the idea what you have to do in your life, how in what manner you have to go, make that one idea your life. Make that one idea your life. Dream it, think it, live it in that idea. If you do it, friends, I can say what is in between unlearn to learn, you can understand what is not there. Sorry sir for delay, and this is, thank you very much for calling me and sharing my views. I have my own perceptions for my life, and that I have learned from my seniors, and I always respect to those seniors who gave me जाने अनजाने में जो भी मुझे उनसे मिला। आपसे भी अर्ज करता हूँ कि आप अपने सीनियर्स के प्रति एक सम्मान का भाव अवश्य रखें। बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद। जय हिंद, जय भारत।
Thank you so much, sir, for such beautifully articulated thoughts, for telling our students how Sahajta, Amal and Chetan together will make brilliant lawyers of tomorrow. Knowledge grows when ideas are documented, shared and celebrated. We now move towards the unveiling of the official newsletter of the Department of Law, which is a reflection of the department's academic vision. May I humbly request the dignitaries to kindly unveil the newsletter. Thank you so much, everyone. Gratitude is the most graceful expression of respect. To preserve the memories of this magnificent evening and to express our heartfelt appreciation, we now proceed towards the presentation of mementos. I most humbly request Professor Dr. Rakhi Singh Chauhan ma'am to present the memento of honor to the Honorable Justice Shri Jitendra Kumar Maheshwari Sahab, Honorable Judge, Supreme Court of India. I now invite Professor Dr. Nirmal Bandyopadhyay sir to present the memento to Honorable Justice Shri Anand Pathak Sahab, Administrative Judge, MP High Court. I request Professor Dr. Chanda Gulati ma'am to kindly felicitate Honorable Justice Shri Gurpal Singh Ahluwalia Sahab, Judge, MP High Court. Please give a huge round of applause. I invite Assistant Professor Sahil Verma sir to kindly present the memento to Honorable Justice Shri Milind Ramesh Phadke Sahab, Judge, MP High Court. I request Assistant Professor Dr. Akshay Bhargava sir to kindly felicitate Honorable Justice Shri Ashish Shiroti Sahab, Judge, MP High Court. I request Assistant Professor Rahul Srivastava sir to kindly felicitate Honorable Justice Shri Anand Singh Behrawat Sahab, Judge, MP High Court. I invite Assistant Professor Dr. Aditya Mishra sir to kindly present the memento to Honorable Justice Shri Rajesh Kumar Gupta Sahab, Judge, MP High Court. Thank you so much. We sincerely thank all the esteemed guests for gracing this ceremony. As this evening of judicial splendor concludes, we must pause to thank those who made this symphony possible. I invite Assistant Professor Jigyasa Vora ma'am to offer the formal vote of thanks. Ma'am.
Respected Honorable Justice Shri J.K. Maheshwari Sahab, distinguished Honorable Judges on the dais, Principal District Judge Shri Lalit Kishore Garg ji, members of the District Judiciary, esteemed judicial officers, government advocates, Shri Dipin Jain, Chairman, Governing Body, Prestige Institute of Management and Research, Gwalior, Dr. Nirmal Bandyopadhyay, Director, PIMR, Gwalior, Professor Dr. Rakhi Singh Chauhan, Principal, Department of Law, Registrar General Shri Dharmen Singh Rathore ji, Professor Dr. Chanda Gulati, Professor Dr. Abhay Dubey, respected faculty members, dear students and all distinguished guests. A very warm and gracious good evening. It is my profound privilege to propose the vote of thanks on the occasion of the Alankaran Samaro and the enriching session on From Classroom to Courtroom, What Young Lawyers Must Unlearn and Relearn. At the outset, I express our deepest gratitude to Honorable Justice Shri J.K. Maheshwari sir for gracing this occasion and for delivering such an insightful and inspiring address. Your words have truly guided us, sir, towards bridging the gap between academic learning and courtroom realities. I also extend sincere thanks to all the esteemed honorable judges, Justice Anand Pathak sir, Justice Gurpal Singh Ahluwalia, Justice Milind Ramesh Phadke, Justice Ashish Shiroti, Justice Anand Singh Behrawat, and Justice Rajesh Kumar Gupta for your gracious presence and for being a constant source of inspiration to budding legal professionals. We are deeply honored by the presence of the Principal District Judge Shri Lalit Kishore Garg ji, Ms. Suman Srivastav, Member Secretary, MP State Legal Services Authority, Principal District Judge Vigilance Shri Zakir Hussain ji, members of the district judiciary, respected judicial officers, and government advocates. Your contribution to the justice delivery system continues to motivate us to uphold the values of integrity and fairness. I extend heartfelt gratitude to Shri Dipin Jain, Chairman Governing Body, for his visionary leadership and unwavering support. My sincere thanks to Dr. Nirmalya Bandyopadhyay, Director, Prestige Institute of Management and Research, Gwalior, for his constant encouragement and guidance in fostering academic excellence. A special note of appreciation to Professor Dr. Rakhi Singh Chauhan, Principal, Department of Law, Prestige Institute of Management and Research, whose dedication and efforts have been instrumental in organizing this meaningful event. I would also like to extend my thanks to Shri Dharmendra Singh Rathore ji, Registrar General, for his valuable support. I extend my sincere appreciation to Professor Dr. Chanda Gulati and Professor Dr. Abhay Dubey for their valuable presence and encouragement. My heartfelt thanks goes to all the faculty members whose guidance continues to shape the future of our students. A special word of appreciation goes to the administrative staff, IT team, graphics and designing team, accounts department, and all supporting staff for their tireless efforts behind the scenes in ensuring the smooth execution of this event. I would also like to extend a special thanks to Vedansh Maheshwari for his invaluable support and contribution in organizing this event. Last but not the least, I thank all the participants and attendees for your enthusiastic presence, which made this event truly vibrant and successful. With this, we conclude today's program, carrying forward the knowledge, inspiration, and values shared with us. Thank you all.
Thank you so much, ma'am. We leave this hall today with our hearts a little fuller and our vision a little clearer. To our students, let the words of the honorables be the compass that guides your moral path. Thank you for being the part of this magnificent chapter in the history of PIMR Gwalior. Jai Hind, Jai Bharat. I would request the guests to join us for the high tea.